Okay, so today I called Petron again, and then eventually I was able to talk to their authorized person who's supposed to handle those matters. So my concern there is already solved. So anyway, I'm gonna tell you some stories of the accidents that I've met as a driver of a vehicle. The first accident was I was a very new driver. It happened 2011, around that time, perhaps around 2011. Very new driver. But I was already driving. I was tackling the road of Antipolo. Its road is similar to Baguio, just a lot simpler. It's not as complicated in Baguio because Baguio is zigzag and at the same time it's steep. In Antipolo, it's shorter. The zigzag is shorter and it's not that steep. So the first accident that I experienced was that I was a new driver. I was driving on a zigzag, and then a long truck tried to overtake. Not try, but it did overtake. And then when it was already trying to serve back on the on its road, or on its line, it hit my vehicle. I was driving a car, an old car. They call it back then as power steering, because the front wheel of that car is very hard to turn if it's on the stop, if it's not moving. So there's a technique on how you drive that car. But then so it tried to go back on its lane, but it hit my car. It hit my car so bad because it hit it hit the light, the left light, the front, and then the side, because it's a long truck. But the driver was actually quite impressed, if I remember that incident or that accident, because that driver, after the accident, the driver voluntarily stopped and went to me to check out if I'm okay. The driver was quite young. Maybe he was around late 20s or 30s during that time. And then I'd say that the driver was responsible because the first thing he did was I don't have to chase that truck. He already stopped, and then he checked on me if I'm okay, if nothing bad happened to me. But I'm actually quite shocked because that was something shocking to me, since that I'm a new driver then, and then the damage of the car that I got was that my car got was quite really bad, because it hit almost all the front left front of the car, of my vehicle, of my we're talking about the vehicle, right? My car. So but then, so the driver was responsible, and I can't remember. I think we went to a police station. I can't remember how we went there, but I remember that driver just had to call, or just had to talk with his boss, and then eventually everything was fixed. We didn't have a very long talk. We didn't have to argue. We didn't have because the driver admitted his mistake, and his crucial mistake was the road where where he did it. The overtaking was a blind spot, or blind, yeah, it's just blind spot, where it's very dangerous when someone would overtake that road. And then also, because he is driving a long truck, I think he is also a I can't remember. So anyway, so that's the first accident that I had with a vehicle. The second one, this is going to be quite long. The second one was with an old lady. She's like a Lola, but she wants to learn how to drive. So I was driving. I was with my son and with our with someone else. It's with Marivic. Her name is Marivic. And then we were quiet. I was driving the road. It was straight road, so I was calmly driving, and then boom, something hit the back of my car. I think that's my second car. That one is not already power steering, if I'm not mistaken. Power steering, as they call it. So I stopped, and I was shouting, "Why did you hit my car? Why did you hit my car? What are you doing?" I think I was shouting like that. And then the old lady and the person who's teaching her went down to their vehicle and talked to me. Of course, they were apologizing, blah blah blah. And then the old lady told me, "I'm sorry." It was something like, "I'm sorry, I apologize. I got nervous. I hit on the gas pedal instead of the brake pedal. So I'm really sorry." So I was still shouting. Then I think, "What are we going to? What's gonna happen to my car? Blah 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 blah." I just got this new car, if I remember it correctly. And then the old lady just told me, "I know where to fix that. Let's communicate with each other. You're going to let me call this person, and you're supposed to bring your car to this person." And then that's it. The issue ended on the same day, after less than an hour. And then on the third accident, I think that was 2012. That's the last accident that I had. Actually, I'm quite a good driver. Maybe there will be sometimes who see my driving not that what they expect it to be, but I'm a good driver, I think. So on the third accident, I was driving on my way home. It was already night. And then, because it's a highway, going home, it was a highway. I have to tackle the highway where there are a lot of trucks, big trucks. And there's a very, very big truck. I can't remember how many wheel truck is that. It's a very big truck. That very tall and very big and long. I don't know what it had, but it's carrying. I didn't ask. But so I was driving, and then boom, that truck hit my left side. And then again, I think the first thing I did was to push the horn, beep beep. And then the truck already stopped. It didn't run away. The driver didn't run away. And so told the driver, "You hit my car. What are you doing? Why did you hit my car?" And then he told me, "Oh, I'm sorry. We're gonna fix that. My boss is going to help me fix that. Because my truck does not have a light on the side." This is how I found out that big trucks are supposed to also have lights on their side, because that truck didn't have a light on its side. It didn't see my car because I'm driving a black car with dark tint, and it was already night. It didn't see my car. It didn't see me, so it hit my car. And then the only thing that he requested is that we go to the police to have it reported because they need to get my identification. And then that's it. It's done. Finish. On the day itself, on that night, we finished. There was no argument, no whatsoever. Everything was settled down. So my point is, I've met good people. I know there are good companies that there are responsible people and responsible companies as well. So for that third accident, it didn't even have to ask me, interrogate me. It's just that it only asked for my identification, because that would be their proof that I'm not extorting any money from them. I'm not causing the accident. I'm an innocent person who experienced an accident, and to whom they just have to compensate with the accident that happened. So other than that, everything went well. So that's it. And for the point is, there are good people, there are responsible people, there are responsible companies. So you don't have, it doesn't always have to be, there should always be an argument, or someone has to be blamed, and then that whoever should be blamed in all of those accidents. I was never blamed, because I wasn't doing anything wrong as well. And but they didn't. So probably anyone, if there would be people who'd blame for something that's not true or anything, those people just, well, we can't do anything about it. Just hope that they're enjoying for the benefits of whatever they're blaming about you. So that's it. And hopefully those who's blaming and reaping the benefits of whatever, if they're having any benefits from it, well, the least they can do is probably wish something well for the person they're blaming, because sometimes there shouldn't be any issue, there shouldn't be any argument if the truth will come out eventually, actually. Just like that with I'm actually quite surprised actually with those drivers. That's why until now I cannot forget those, other than especially the first one. It was the impact of the hit was even on the third, because on the third accident, the truck was really big. It's tall and big. And but then they were responsible, and then they know what to do, and how to compensate. The driver on the third truck was that at that time I was around maybe 25, and the driver was late 40s, maybe late 40s or early 50s. He didn't also give me a headache. He didn't even try to um to turn around the story whatsoever. He can do that. His experience, he knows things, but he didn't. He just asked for my identification just to prove that I don't mean anything. I don't have any bad intention against them. So that's the point of the stories. Well, there are things that should not be even. There are things that should not even be be that we have to spend time on, because on those accidents and incidents, it was what, less than an hour, everything was fixed. You don't make a big deal out of it, and the people involved are irresponsible, and even the companies. So that's it. Anyway, about my jams, I'm gonna already have the ingredients. But I'm not, maybe tomorrow I can already make the jams. I'm not sure how it's gonna turn out. I'm gonna tell you. I'm gonna if it turns out well, but I'm not sure if I can make the jams tomorrow or on the other day. I hope you're also excited with the jams. So that's it. I've prepared for the banana and the mango jams. That's it. Thank you.